Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 21 of my playthrough of the Lovestruck Expansion Pack. And if you are returning, welcome back. And since we're at part 21, it is obviously no longer a mini playthrough, and we are trying to max both branches of the romance consultant career and see if we can get the trait on our younger sibling, who I of course added on afterwards because I didn't realize that was a thing in the beginning. And the other thing, we should be getting calls for work. So Celeste is working from home, and I think they both should have got promoted. So Celeste is now that's Jefferson. We'll start with Celeste, and she's now at level 10. So she has been promoted to licensed clinical romance counselor, and she should make $513 an hour, and she got a cash bonus, and I cherish you, a kiss of the night couch, and cornery feelings end table. So I guess most of the furniture you get at the top level of the career. And she works Tuesday at 9 a.m., which is essentially the same. And she's got 8 days of vacation. So let's take a look, of course, at Jefferson, who already, has we've already been seeing this with Celeste, is what I was trying to say. So he's an emotional health counselor. So he's going to make $80 an hour, and he got the consultant plaque decoration and 945 simoleons as his bonus, or that's what was reported, and that's the same thing. So we could put it on the wall, and we'll have 2 of them for both of them. And I did check in a different save, and you start at level 3 with the boost that you get, or I believe you start at level 3, because the sim I tried it with was an A high school student. I was born in game and had gone through all the thing and was an A high school student. So if you're an A high school student, you by default start at level 3, but I can't imagine it's any lower than that. But I had him try, because he had the perk. He was level 4 or 5, but he had the perk that let you start higher. And he didn't have connections. And when I looked at what the job title was and compared it to the Carl Sims guide on that, but it was like a base game job, he started at level 3. So then I didn't take the job, bought him connections, and then he started at level 4. So it seems like that gives you the equivalent of being a high school A student before you age up to a young adult. So could be somewhat useful as a sim who you never played with before, but personally I would just get connections and start level 4, especially because it takes a long time to get to that level 4 star celebrity to get that. But I still like the boost, the bonus of not going down when you quit your job, which does happen. You just will go all the way down to the branch that you started at. So if you quit right after you joined a branch, then you won't go down. You stay at that because you can't go below it. But for the 3 get to work careers that don't have branches, you go all the way down to the bottom. And even if your sim had been, say, an A high school student or has the connections trait, you don't actually rejoin with those boosts. You rejoin at where you drop down to. So I like it for that perspective. And let's see. Let's burn that track. He got a call about having to submit a track. You still sleeping? You are, but do you need to sleep? I guess you could. And she has her audition not for a few hours. But what I also noticed with Cara and Mikey afterwards is somehow over the course of the date, Mikey seemed to learn more about Cara, so that he's now very attracted. I didn't change anything. I opened right after I finished recording. He's now very attracted to her. So I'm guessing he got to know her more, and so whatever he learned met the things he likes. And I did go in with most of them, and I'm assuming Mikey was one, and add them, but I looked at what their traits were, and if they had already had some likes set up, as in the basic likes, I tried to carry that over, as opposed to purposely tailoring it to my Sims. So Anyways, I might have had him like red hair. That might have been the only thing that I might have done to Taylor a little bit. But the rest I did based off of like what their traits were and if there were any likes already. So I think we're gonna pursue things with Mikey. And yeah. We'll further that, and she's doing this. I just had her over here and see how things go. And I'll probably end up moving Mikey in because I prefer not. I don't know when. I have to look and see exactly where they are in terms of their relationship. So yeah, so I'll be back when something else is happening. I just wanted to show because I knew that they both had the check mark for getting the promotion, so I wanted to show that. And I'll be back. It is a little later, and Cara's at her audition, but she got this phone call. Hey, Cara, it's me, Mikey. Do you want to go on a date? And I'm going to have to say no thanks because she's at her audition right now, but I was going to invite him over on a date. Probably over. Depends on the timing. Yeah, over, because Rachel has school, or is at school, and then has drama club afterwards. So when we're back with Cara, I'll invite him over and we'll do a date and ask him, or maybe I should probably invite the others over and break up with them first, and then we'll invite Mikey over and do a date with Mikey and ask him to be our partner. So I'll be back. And she should be back. She is. Her audition has been passed. When does she actually work and what does she need to do? She needs to develop our acting skill, and she actually works tomorrow evening. So that's fine. She has a little bit of time. So what I thought we would do for breaking up with the Dawn and Manuel, she actually has a want to ask Manuel about his day. So we're going to ask him over and ask about his day. And then we're going to I guess, I don't know if just ask to be friends works, because that's what I'd like to do. But you can also, on here, I think it's under social, maybe? I know I was looking. I think you can send a breakup text. That it might not be there. Maybe it's actually on the sim. I know I saw it somewhere. Let's go under the romantic partners. And with Rex, we'll just ask to be friends. Dawn, here. So, relationship. No, that's not it. Can we do it here? I thought I had seen it, to be honest. Social? Okay. So we can dump over phone call or dump over text. Those are the options. Which I don't really like, to be honest. But maybe for the sake of the fact that we're exploring the pack, we should maybe do one or the other. I think we'll do the phone call. It doesn't sound quite so bad as the text. But Manuel will ask over. Let's see. What are the options for Rex? Okay, so we don't have any options with him, so we would have to ask him over to, just ask to be friends to get the pink to go down. And then yeah, I like Manuel. We're not going to dump him over phone or text. We will invite him over and do it that way. So we're going to do this. We're going to... It's so mean. Dump over phone call. It's a lot easier, I have to say. But I feel bad. Oh, no. Rachel never did any practicing. What does she need to do? She needs to, she's a bit hungry. The homework is because she just came and it doesn't really matter that much. Practice acting. I don't think I care that much. We'll just let her eat a little bit. So we'll let her have some leftovers. And we'll let her have some grilled cheese. I don't know what else is in the fridge other than obviously lots of bread. And then she can go. And so, she's sad. Double heartbreak from breaking up with a wholesome partner. Losing a lover that is also a friend can be the worst type of hurt. Cara feels the sting of both losses. Oh no! I guess we can't break up with Manuel right now. I think we'll have to wait. I think we're just gonna, oh, poor Cara. Oh, I'm sorry, Cara. I know I'm laughing, but I wasn't expecting that from Dawn. I didn't remember that they were wholesome partners. Oh, poor Cara. You're just getting the brunt of everything, aren't you, my dear? Let's invite... Well, I don't really want to ask Mikey, but we'll invite him over anyways, because I don't know if I want to... I guess she can have two at the same time. She already does. She already did. Okay, we're going to just invite over... I'm sorry, Cara.
Yakalaw Doonba, Brugi Payun.
Poor Cara.
Befete Pelka.
What is,
Benu.
what was their relationship with Manuel? Oh, sorry. I meant to left mouse click. We're going to open that. And we are steamy. Okay. Right. The thinking with Mikey is I'm going to have to change his relationship boundaries, but I think he's not open, so I'm going to have to just go in. So he'll be over. Oh, so I don't think we can break up because she'll probably, like, that's probably dangerous in terms of, from breaking up with a wholesome partner. How is Dawn wholesome? I'm sorry. It doesn't strike me that you'd have a wholesome relationship with Dawn. He's non-committal. That's really the main thing. That's an issue, is being non-committal. Well, Mikey's here. He kind of looks sad. Why don't we share ideas and discuss latest book on She's Sad? Do we not have a club gathering going? No, we do. Okay. We're gonna discuss interests. I'm not gonna give residence keys because I want to ask him to live. I'm gonna move him in, and I don't want him to have residence keys. I'm gonna have a deep conversation, and he's happy. He looks sad. Discuss. Cara's not into the mood to ask this type of question. Discuss crystal properties. Oh, poor Cara. Can we do any romance? Can we do any acting things with him? Who needs fun when you can have... I don't think she can do acting with him. He probably doesn't have acting skill. Maybe he's not under friendly. Perform scene. Why don't we perform... Are we... Let me take a look. Educate on positive romance dynamics. I'm gonna look again. I was like, am I... Yeah, I am with it. Okay. We're gonna perform an action scene. Because she had to raise her... Develop her acting skill. Oh, poor girl. Sad +3. My Sims aren't sad very often because I don't let Sims die. so that's the main thing that I find tends to make them sad. But obviously, not so much here. So, we're gonna do a... She's got a harder and steel. No, we're gonna create a drab set. It's not worth it. Okay. Let's see. How long is she sad for? 9 hours. This is gonna make it take a lot longer to get. I wish I would have done that already. Then we wouldn't have really been able to get very far. I guess her. That hurt. Oh, poor girl. Okay, well, she got it done at least. She's so sad. Is there anything... let's come here, and I think you can probably blog about you're sad. You're still sad? Yeah. Web? Is it under web? Blog about feelings. There you go, blog about your feelings. Poor girl. Well... Yeah. Anyways, you have got your work done. You're a bit hungry. Why don't you... I don't know if you've talked to Patchy about grilled cheese. Why don't you talk to Patchy about grilled cheese? Interests? That's awkward. Maybe they were doing something romantic before Patch came along. Sat down. And then you can grab a... Oh, I put out... There's the chair. There's the table. And there's the... love seat couch. So I put the other one in our inventory. And then we have both on the wall here. I had to use F. Oh, she got promoted even though I didn't have her practice. I had to do the... Use F5 that lets you move things a little bit closer, like half grid versus the full, or quarter grid, I think it is. Otherwise, it was like way, like almost at the ground. So I really like that. I only found out about that when the Castle Estate kit came out. Okay, you know what? Maybe we should have... Oh, she's inspired now. Probably because it's buried. Double Heartbreak. She's from the home studio and whatnot. So we can't really do any of this right now. But Rachel needs to have a slumber party. Now, does she... I assume she has a BFF. Yeah, there. Made a best friend. Oh, Cara, you have a child that you could be best friends with now, right? Olive. Okay. Why don't we... Well, we won't worry about inviting her over. We're going to have a slumber party, I think is what we're going to do. Since we can't really make a lot of progress with Cara until she's not so sad. So probably a slumber party is what we can do to wait out the time. So... if anything's happening with that, I'll be back with that. So I was trying to set up a slumber party. And I noticed Mikey going over to Cara. It's happening. Mikey Rodriguez is so utterly smitten with Cara Parker that he is proposing marriage. Okay, I didn't even think they were boyfriend-girlfriend. Like, I didn't think they were romantic partners. I'm gonna say, oh, of course, even though she's sad. And I was gonna wait until she wasn't feeling so sad until she... broke up with Manuel, but we'll, I guess do that later and say okay, which means we didn't get the whole proposal, but at least she got proposed to. That's good. I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't, yeah. I'm just a little shocked because I thought when I looked, they weren't romantic partners yet. Yeah, and he, so I guess I'll have to move him in, but I'll get that probably ready, like, for the next part. And I am gonna continue with this slumber party if I can find it. We still have the sad mood lip, but we're gonna flirt a little bit. And I did invite him as one of the slumber party attendees, so we're gonna ask. We're probably gonna have to do it a few times, to be quite honest. So she has to tell stories from, and she's tired. I think we need to make some room. So we're gonna stick this somewhere else. Like out here in the garden. So there's room for people to put sleeping bags in the house. And there's really not a lot of room in this space. I can't really make that much room, but maybe we'll get rid of our chair there. And, oh, was she sitting on there? Sorry. Oh. Sorry, Celeste. You can keep eating. You can eat your food. Sorry about that. You can eat your grilled cheese. Okay. Why don't you change out of this outfit? Why don't you change out into, like, not that? And is there a vacation day tomorrow? No, because it's a lottery day. So I think you're gonna take a vacation day. And take a vacation day. And why don't we ask guests to set up sleeping bags? And where's your sleeping bag? I'm gonna have to see, because sometimes they stick them outside. Because that's what they do. Oh, look, there's one. Okay, we don't want that there. Whose is this? This is Myra. Like, oh, I rearranged so that her door is here now, as opposed to going through there. So it's like she doesn't have to go all the way around when she wants to leave her room. Okay. There. And there's another sleeping bag. Celeste. Celeste, you know what? Why don't you put yours in your bedroom? Why don't you put yours there? That's as close as we can get. And this is Myra. Whose is this? Jefferson, you don't need to sleep there either. You can, yeah, you can sleep in here, and hopefully that doesn't block any in. Olive can be there. Cara, you can just be in your own room. You don't need to have yours. Let the kids sleep out here. What is that? Okay, so you can go here. And you know what? We're going to stick this in your inventory so it's not on the floor. And then also nobody will do that. And where's everybody else's sleeping bag? The kids can be out here. So I'm going to put this, Myra, here. This is Olive's and Cam. And where is yours? Where did you put yours, my dear? Rachel, where's yours? I'll have to look around. So, well, it doesn't matter right now. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna just try and get her to, yes, I'd love that, but we'll do that later. We're not gonna do it right now. I'm feeling very unsatisfied in our relationship. If you're mean to me while I feel this way, I may have to break up with you. Oh no! Even though I'm planning on breaking up with him. Oh my goodness. I don't want it to happen while she's still sad. And she's not doing anything mean to him. She's not done anything at all. Okay, well, why don't we come here and at least send a friendly social. Send we'll discuss interests. Maybe that'll help. Where's your sleeping bag? Are you sleeping? You're not sleeping. You seem to want to sleep because you're tired. Okay, why don't you just tell a story? Tell a fairy tale to Olive. Hopefully she's near. I don't know where Olive is. Oh, Olive is eating. I just don't know where your sleeping bag is. Okay, if anything else happens that's not slumber party related, like we get another thing like that, I'll be back. Well, we're at a goal. The party's not over. I'm gonna let it play out. But one thing that has happened is that sad moodlet has worn off. So if we get another one, we should be okay if Manuel just randomly breaks up. But we're actually gonna leave this party here. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!